Sector 1, 1,500 conventional units of the club, a black box and a widely known product. Sector 2, 3,500 talents red, daily press and a clock with hands. Sector 3, 4,000 talents black, Bleeds tournament. Sector 4, 2,500 talents red, staircases in medieval castles. Sector 5, 2,000 talents black, a parabole. Sector 6, 3,000 talents red, a plate of bananas. Sector 7, 1,000 talents black, a black box and something for our daily use. Sector 7, 1,000 talents black, another black box. Sector 8, 4,500 talents red, Super Blitz tournament. Sector 9, 3,000 talents black, and still another black box, and the impact of commercials. Sector 10, 2,000 talents red, Stalin's ironic question. Sector 11, 5,000 talents black, September the 3rd, 1967 in Sweden. And ladies and gentlemen, 0, 3 cards. We have made our bets for today. Thank you very much. Let's begin the game. Dear Elite Club experts, dear audience, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to welcome you all at the final stage of the Intellectual Marathon, the Game Series 2013 in the Intellectual Casino IQ. You know, time flies. To our amazement, we have been creeping into the 5th anniversary of the club. We are proud to say that over 60 students and now teachers over this period have experienced sitting at this table and discussing questions to find answers. We keep on saying that games that we play model our life, and we would like to hope that the model we have been promoting in our school over these 5 years is distinguished in motivating students to develop their critical thinking and ability to find solutions in authentic situations. Let me express my sincere gratitude to all of you who have been participating in this game, and to all of our students who have ever experienced this wonderful feeling. My personal and special thanks are to those students, your peers outside the club, and the personnel here in the club, without whom the success of the game series would have been impossible. I would like to thank all the personnel of the club, and let us give them a round of wide applause. I'm very pleased to say that our distinguished guest for today is the secondary school principal, Mr. Stephen Butlin. And I would like to give the floor to him for opening words. Some welcoming words, Mr. Butlin.
Right. Firstly, I'd like to thank all the people that put all the organisation and the effort into developing this competition, but particularly the leading light, Mr. Anatoly, so give him a round of applause. And I would also like to welcome grade 5. We're really proud that you came to see us, and we hope that we've got some future intellectual marathon players amongst the audience tonight. So well done, grade 5, for coming. Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause. We're looking forward to seeing you in a few weeks' time. So there's a lot of work, a lot of brain power has been exerted, and there's going to be a lot of brain power, I think, tonight to be exerted. So let's look forward to the competition, and let's start.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stephen. Let me also introduce our club lawyer, a person very dedicated to the game. The secondary school vice principal, Tieso Dargulsit-Kalieva. Good evening, Ms. Dargul. Are you ready for the game against me?
Yes, I am.
As the presenter of this wonderful club. Okay,
Looking forward
bear in mind that I also want to win here. We want to win the intellectual casino, actually. We know that the team is very strong. Anyway, let me remind you that only 2 teams have been qualified to participate in the major game series. Blue Jays of Balkhach House and Victory of Zaysan House. And in response to your mute question now of what is happening today, my answer, with a high degree of awe, because of the strength of the team, is that we are hosting, for the first time in the history, a combined team of teachers and students, united under the name Yezhiki. Today is Tuesday, the 30th of April, 2013. Astana time is 3:20 p.m. or 4:20 p.m. sorry. And we begin our first game of the 2013 game series in Intellectual Casino IQ. DP coordinator and sciences teacher, Mr. John Curtin. DP1 student, Abel Shanigan. And area of attraction, human ingenuity leader and humanities teacher, Mrs. Eleanor Curtin. Area of attraction, community and service leader, Ms. Bultana Nisipaeva. TOK coordinator, humanities teacher, Mr. Peter Russell. And DP student from our first cohort, prize winner of municipal debate tournaments, MEN team member, student council president, Red Scout holder, 2011-2012 Kundali. Intellectual Casino IQ Game Series 2013. Intellectual Casino versus Honda Lee's team. Aiming to score 6 at any side. Game 1. The current score is 0-0 the first round. Okay, so, Hundo, your golden token, please.
Okay.
Any sector that you wish?
Not for now.
Not for now, okay? Волчок, давайте.
Sorry?
Волчок, кто там у нас?
I can't hear.
Yes, the personnel. I'm speaking to the personnel. Okay, what is the sector? Sector 1. Okay, sector 1. Now, Sultan, may I ask you to come here? And I have a question to Mr. President.
Yes.
Because we aim to the principle of the United States that we don't have former presidents. Okay, Mr. President?
Yes, sir.
Can you please tell us how you managed to govern your student council? What methods did you use?
Well, our student council are aiming to achieve democracy via democratic structure, and therefore we're trying to get parliamentary structure, which involves the opinions of many different grades, and then we make a decision that is beneficial for everybody.
Okay, thank you very much, I understand. Now, black box. Okay, please put it on the desk. Near Hundo, he is the president. Sultan, near Hundo. Well done. Put it there. Very good. Hundo, you've got this black box.
Yes.
By introducing a text on it, this is a question already. By introducing a text on it, a Libyan consul covered the cost of the Second Punic War. In India, the British established a tax of 4,000% of the value of this product, which led to a march against this tax. The question is, Гонг, удайте, пожалуйста, кто-нибудь. The question is, what is there in the black box? 1 minute.
We have an answer.
Okay, we accept it. So,
Okay, according to our knowledgeable history teacher,
who do we have a history teacher?
yes, the mysterious.
What an unfair treatment for this type of question. I'm sorry, Hugo.
Okay, so our answer is salt.
Okay, your answer is salt. We have accepted this. Now, let us open the black box. This is the correct answer. Аксултан, открываем черный ящик. Let's open the black box. It's of course salt. Thank you very much. Now 1-0 in favor of the team. The round is over. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Demir. Congratulations, Hundo.
Sorry?
Hundo, I congratulate you.
Thank you very much.
So 1,500. This is your intellect index at the moment. Let us begin the second round. Golden token.
Still not now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Поехали, волчок. So what is it? 2. Sector 2. Okay. Sector 2. Now, Axeltan, come here. Mr. Peter, now. I was wondering if you, as a humanities teacher, are following contemporary world events as covered in mass media.
Yes.
Okay, so what media source or what media sources possibly do you consider reliable? And do you use very often?
Internet.
Internet. How often do you read newspapers?
Every day.
Okay. Now, daily press and a clock with hands. Okay, now, dear team, it's very important that you consider this press now, specifically headlines, and of course look at the clock. This is also very important. Please study these items very carefully. This is very important for the correct answer. Now, headlines as well. We have them there. And sector 2 is 3,500 talents. We know it. Red. Ben Hecht, this is now a question, believed that our attempts to determine what is happening in the world by reading newspapers, our attempts resemble attempts to tell the time by watching something on the clock. The question is, in a minute, show something on the clock you have been provided with. Observing which is akin to these attempts. show something on the clock, which is akin to the attempt of telling the news, of considering the world news. Is the question clear? 1 minute.
Okay, what's the headlines? There's something on the clock.
Yeah, it's a numbers.
What is written there? What is this word?
Oh, maybe.
Is there a clue in that it's one of the headlines? Something to do with hands or? Are they all the same paper?
Yes,
All the same.
yes,
No, this one's
these
different.
are.
This one's different.
Okay.
Is there a headline on this paper?
I may sometimes be evil, so it's not necessary that you focus on all the words that I tell you, specifically about headlines.
These are all about
What should we show? Can you repeat the question?
So, show something on the clock.
Something that relates to.
Wait, can time?
Okay.
Now time. Time is over. Mr. Lee, Mr. Captain, your answer please. Show something on the clock which resembles our attempt to determine what is happening in the world by reading newspapers. So, what will you show? The circle. Sorry?
Second hand. Second hand.
I'm sorry.
What?
First hand.
Can you please,
Second hand.
can you please give me the answer? Because I have heard 3 answers already.
It's second hand, right? Second hand.
Yeah, it's the second.
Second hand. Can I see this one clearly? The second hand which moves every
Can
second.
you please explain them?
Because all the news we get from the news is second hand news. Right? First hand.
Okay, so we've got it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, the correct answer, please. Go. The correct answer.
Yeah.
Our attempt to determine what is happening in the world by reading newspapers resemble observing the second hand moving. 2-0 now in favor of the team. 3,500 talents will go to your bank. The second round is over. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Can you please share the secret of how you managed to organize your team? Because your team now is an invincible armada as far as we understood now.
Well, of course, this is. Oh, I mean, we gathered this team by asking the knowledgeable, experienced teachers and the passionate and beautiful young lady sitting right next to me.
Okay. May I ask the passionate young lady how she's feeling at the moment?
Okay, Adele, please.
I'm good. Okay. Thank you for asking.
Okay. So, can you please share your feelings with us?
Yes, I'm good. I'm really interested. The game is good.
Uh-huh.
Last time I played, we won. I
Okay.
think we'll win today.
So, dear team, I may sometimes be deceiving, cunning, evil, and so on, because I also want to win. 2-0 in favor of the team. We begin the third round. Now, golden token. You know that it may multiply your scoring. No golden token, okay? No. Okay. So, let's begin. You know that there are 2 other teams. They want to win. So sector 9. Okay, sector 9. Sector 9. And I need Axel again. Okay, so second line is about a very good black box, and I'm sure that you like some commercials, and you will remember the commercials now. A black box.
This is your one.
Okay. Now, in fact, these islands are an archipelago consisting of 13 small islands and numerous cliffs, located about 650 kilometers southeast of the South Island of New Zealand. The archipelago is almost devoid of vegetation, is characterized by harsh and windy climate, and is a paradise for normal inhabitants of the island, penguins, albatrosses and seals. A product which, thanks to commercials, provides a misleading impression of these islands as a tropical paradise is in the black box. The question is, Gong, what is there in the black box? 1 minute.
Sand beaches. Surf services. No. It's
South Islands of New Zealand.
That's island. It's going to be up towards the Indonesia and Java. Those the islands that keep the
They have it in Kazakhstan. Let's think what kind of food.
No, he said it's a misleading product to portray the islands as a tropical paradise.
Yeah,
Is it like the
Eskimo?
Eskimo bar?
Oh yeah, because it's in the south, it's actually cold, right? It might be actually cold. But they are is not.
Then normal.
Yeah, but I mean, other place.
So what is inside?
Who know your answer, please? And you have another minute for the first round because you have saved it. If you wish to take, then we are happy to give it to you. And I will repeat the question, of course.
Okay, can we take 30 seconds first? And let's see if we can come up with an answer in 30 seconds.
So, please choose whether you give the answer now or you're provided with another minute.
Okay, another minute.
Another minute. So, before this, I just repeat the question. In fact, these islands are an archipelago, if I pronounce it correctly in English, consisting of 13 small islands. So, a unity of small islands. And numerous cliffs located about 650 kilometers southeast of the South Island of New Zealand. The archipelago is almost devoid of vegetation. There is no vegetation there. It's characterized by harsh and windy climate and is a paradise for normal inhabitants of the island. Penguins, albatrosses and seals. A product which, thanks to commercials, provides a misleading impression on these islands as a tropical paradise is in the black box now. What is in the black box? Another minute.
It's not. There's no food, right?
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Maybe something for the sun protection.
We said it.
It's something
We said it.
Did we say it?
Wait, Mr. Anthony, did we said the answer before? Have we said the answer before?
Sorry.
You said we said answer.
Which answer?
Okay.
I have no idea.
So it's not.
There is something in the black box, which is very widely advertised.
That's no idea.
Yes, I don't ice cream maybe.
I don't want TV.
I think it's going to be fruit or something.
What about Capri Sun? The juice drink.
Now,
Okay, well,
Mr. Captain, your answer.
We'll say it's ice cream.
Ice cream. What ice cream? Is there a specific brand of ice cream?
Eskimo.
Eskimo. Okay. So we have accepted this. Now, let us watch the commercial.
Bounty! Bounty! Chocolate! Chocolate!
Sultan, can you please open the black box and give this bounty bar to Miss Eleanor? Enjoy it. Great. So the score is now 1-2. It's still in favor of the team, but I'm happy to say that the casino has won now. 1-2. The round is over. Thank you very much. Now, dear audience, the big race for the best team title and the first ever master of the game has begun. The winning path is very simple. Your team should beat the casino, score the highest, and in order to receive the title, you should be voted by our audience following the final game on the 16th of May. The best expert student will receive a special gift from our major sponsor and a certificate, along with the chance to be nominated the first ever master of the game. The score now is 2-1 in favor of the team still, but we have won 3,000 talents, and we begin the fourth round. Golden token again. It's operative throughout the game. Who knows?
Not yet.
You will lose. Believe me.
Very nice, Miras.
Okay. Now, Sector 12. Sector 12 is 0. And of course it's free bet. Now, I'm going to you and we are going to heckle there.
Everyone asks 3 questions. But I will win some.
Thank you for the weak applauses. Can you please turn the volume down a bit? It's too high. Okay. So, it's bad.
Yes.
You're alone and I will give you 20,000 talents.
Okay.
It's a bet.
Okay? And all the others just leave the table for this round. For 20,000 talents. If no, so the highest bet is 5,000, well, 6,000. If no.
Okay, no.
6,000!
Okay.
Sultan, 6,000 на 12 сектор. 6,000 for sector 12.
Oh, we can actually.
Oh, of course you.
Oh.
That's why I'm here.
Ah. Okay.
Okay, 6,000. 6,000 talents. Now, what we ask about in this question is instrumental in describing any intellectual game. So it applies to any intellectual game, including, I hope, ours, including our game. Franz Kafka wrote about these two, because there are two something. cautiously creeping in a timid hope, it is circling around another object, the second something, not object, the second something, the second phenomenon. It is peering desperately in its unapproachable face, following on its heels in the most meaningless, seemingly diverting paths. This is a quotation, very sophisticated one. I will repeat this specifically to Mr. Lee. But please pay attention to what I have said at the very beginning. It applies, both of them, applies to any intellectual game. That's what we're here for. Now, I repeat the quotation. Cautiously creeping in a timid hope, it is circling around another thing. It is peering desperately in its unapproachable face, following on its heels in the most meaningless, seemingly diverting paths. The question is gone. Thank you. Name both of them. Both of them apply to any intellectual game.
Just a question, is that objects or qualities?
Answer the question.
Phenomena.
Phenomena.
Yeah.
Answer the question.
Answer.
Yeah? If we ask the question, answer please. The two both of them are coming from chocolate.
Cautiously creeping in timid hope, it is circling around something. It's peering desperately on an approachable face, following on the heels of the most meaningless, seemingly divergent path.
Question, sir, question, answer.
Question, question, one question, and then answers. Question around the question.
And then we started said that we're trying to apply for every single game, right?
Absolutely. That's what and I keep on repeating that. That's true. It applies to any intellectual game.
Any.
Trying to get the answer.
Yes.
The answer in your mind.
Or same question and answer?
Or question in mind or answer in mind. Cautiously creeping, timid hope. The answer is circling round the mind.
Mr. Lee, your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Answer and mind.
Who are you going to give the answer to? And I recommended that you consider the very, very first answer that one of your team members has provided.
The very first one.
The very, very first one.
Very, very first one. Are you trying to trick me or is that a help for us?
Maybe I also want to read.
Okay, so...
Are we saying
Let's do question and answer, question and answer.
Okay, so,
one of them is answer.
right,
First one is answer.
okay.
Second one... Okay, let's see.
Okay, answer, right?
Answer is the first one. And then the second one
And the
is...
second one?
Does the question apply in the text? Is
We
it
need mind or
sounds?
question.
Does it sound?
We've got a choice of mind or question.
Okay, so we can't wait, unfortunately.
Okay.
Time is money.
Okay, we'll say... Let's say question. I'll trust Mr. Anatolis.
Myself! Don't trust me, come on, I'm you. I want to read.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, we have to just do that on
Right, so answer and
question.
question and answer. We have accepted this. Now, the correct answer. Cautiously creeping in a timid hope. It is circling around something. Of course, it is answer circling around the question. Thank you very much. This bet is for you now. 6,000, 3-1 in favor of the team. The round is over. Thank you.
Moi j'aimerais voir quand je m'ennuie, je connais un coin dans Paris où l'on se rencontre entre amis.
Now, it's 3-1 in favor of the team. And what I suggest now, because otherwise the casino is going to be seriously beaten is that we're having a sort of a break. Now, it's a promotional video for Model United Nations in Moscow. Let's have a 2.5 minutes break. Otherwise, we will be beaten. Alright. Thank you very much, and I hope that, Hondo, you are having wonderful memories of Model United Nations that you participated.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, the next round. Now, golden token, and there are opportunities for you to win more money. It's now 11,000 in your bank, 11,000 talents. Golden token.
Wait, golden tongue can only be used once, right?
No.
Okay.
Anytime.
Okay.
Up to the end of the game.
I'll save it for now still.
Okay. Thank you. It's your choice. Go ahead. Sector 11. Okay. So sector 11. Now, I have a question. Sector 11. Whether any one of the team drives.
My wife drives me crazy.
Your wife drives you crazy, it's clear. Do you drive a car, Mr. Josh?
Occasionally.
Occasionally. Okay. I trust you don't break traffic regulations when you drive your car, do you?
Of course not, Mr. Nanto.
Oh, of course not. You are a law-abiding man.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. Now, on September the 3rd, 1967, which was Sunday, at 4:50 a.m.
I remember it well.
Sorry?
I said I remember it well.
Very good. All the vehicles in the Kingdom of Sweden, were you there?
I was.
Had to stop and continue to move in 10 minutes at 5 o'clock. The question is, go on. Go on, go on, go on. What was the reason of such an unusual traffic stop? 1 minute.
Something like birthday maybe, yeah.
Oh, did they just swap sides?
So, no, that the whole day that was.
Was that true?
Yes, the whole day was whole day. But this one, yeah.
But that didn't happen in Sweden.
Yeah.
And I don't know when it got.
Or did they just change the time shift?
Or maybe they're,
To say, maybe I think they changed.
traffic jam.
I think they Sweden
But
stopped
what-
what side of the road they drove on at one stage, and they had it was a Sunday, and you weren't allowed to drive. While they repositioned it because they had to redo all the signs. That was a whole day. 3.5, isn't it?
Let's begin the next round.
This is really fun. Let's put it on.
Kuno, your golden token.
It's on 6.
Round 6, right?
Yeah.
Round 6, please put it on round 6. Golden token, and yes, let's start the ball rolling. So what is this?
8, 6, 8.
Round 7, right?
Yes.
Now, we are about to play Sector 10 because Sector 8, according to our rules, is when it is pointed directly because it's Super Blitz tournament.
Oh.
Now we're playing Sector 10, which is 2,000 talents. 2,000 talents.
Okay.
In the process of the car development, the car name was Victory. In the Soviet Union in 1940s, the original title suggested for the brand was Motherland, and then it was renamed as Victory. Now I remind you that each round may be the final one because the score is 5 to 1. When Joseph Stalin was informed about it, he asked an ironic question, which instantly forced the designers to change the name to Victory from the originally suggested Motherland. The question is, go on. Reproduce the ironic question that Joseph Stalin asked. 1 minute.
Are we gonna drive your motherland? Like, why did they change it? Because like, are we gonna drive your motherland? I mean, your mother is like mother.
Yeah, I would
That-
Do we actually want to answer this question right? Or do we want to have another stab at the golden token?
Yeah, if we lose this round, then we still have so many
Exactly,
chances.
that's what I'm saying. Do we want to just lose this round? So we
Oh, we get more.
No, just let's win.
Let's win. Do you
Let's
think?
win.
What produced the ironic question?
But ironic is like for example,
Yeah.
it's motherland, right?
We'll have to
I
drive
don't
on
want to drive
motherland.
Давайте на русском.
What was the name of the car? Motherland.
Motherland, yeah.
Motherland.
По родине покататься на родине.
They changed it to the Victory.
Yeah,
Ездить, съездить.
Oh, it's a question, right?
Maybe something like that. No.
Did your mother fly? Was it Motherland? Did your mother land it? Did you say landed?
No, because in Russian it's just motherland is just a
Yeah,
normal.
so
normal.
let's see translation.
Yeah. So do you want to win this round?
Are men not allowed to drive at all? Are men not allowed to drive at all?
So, Mr. Anthony, this question is associated with the Russian context of the words in the question. Right?
That's very true, but you know what Motherland is anyway.
Yes, we know.
And you know what Victory is anyway. Okay, so what, plus you have Russian speakers in your team. Okay, so what is your answer,
We
Kundo?
should lose this round so we can go again.
Okay.
You want to just lose this round?
No, we go to have a guess. Have a guess.
We will. Our answer is the question Sabine asked is, do you want to drive your motherland?
Yes. Do you want to?
Drive your motherland. Drive.
To drive your motherland. Okay, so we have accepted this and we acknowledge your efforts to be nominated to the final game. The correct answer is Joseph Stalin asked, well, and how much will you sell your motherland for? How much will you sell your motherland for? 2,000. Now, this sum goes to our bank. The score is 2-5 in favor of the team. The round is over. Thank you.
Do you accept advocate's answer?
We have an advocate, a lawyer.
You have your lawyer. So, lawyer, welcome. Miss Doggle.
No, oh, it was a joke.
It
Sorry.
was a joke. Okay. Very good.
Very more chance to land on Sweden because all this.
Is Miss Doggle there?
Yes, here.
Miss Doggle.
And she answered correctly. I'm the lawyer of the lawyer.
Oh, okay, so we have the lawyer anyway.
I just want to add that I think for questions which you selected for this game, you should take into account that most part of team is not Russian speaking.
But they understand what motherland is, they understand what victory is, and obviously they understand what irony is. I'm sorry.
But in English, probably it's not the same meaning of sail motherland as it is in Russian.
But they also have Russian speakers in the team, which is, and I
They
trust.
are very young. They do not understand the.
Miss Goldana is very young, of course. Thank you for the compliment for Miss Goldana. Now, the next round, I understand the next round.
Guldana didn't live in the study.
Very good. Miss Goldana is very young. Miss Goldana, here's your compliment. The next round, 5-2 in favor of the team. Golden token. A usual question that I ask.
Yes, is on the third sector.
Sector 3, we have accepted this. Let's start the ball rolling. Begin. I think this is what intercultural awareness is about. So, sector 5. That's another 2,000, and again, I apologize, Undo.
It's okay.
Sorry. Now, there is a parable which runs. One day, God decided to play hide and seek with people and asked the angels which the best place was to hide. Where should he hide? Angels offered different options. In the depths of the ocean, at the top of the highest mountain, on the backside of the moon, even in the most distant star. But God did not find the options reliable. So he turned to a sage who, after thinking, advised God to hide in a place where people would not even consider searching it. The question is, gone. The question is, show the place where God hid. 1 minute.
We have an answer.
You have an answer. So what is your answer?
Human's heart.
Okay, so that was Sector 5, 2,000 talents. We have accepted this. It might have seemed to be on the surface, but now the correct answer. Have you followed my question? Kudo.
Sorry?
What was the question?
Where did God hide? Where to show me? Oh.
Heart.
Heart. This heart. Okay.
You're a heartless person, Kudo. You're a heartless person because...
Sorry, Mr. Anthony.
I know.
I'm very sorry.
Because you have beaten the intellectual casino. The score is now 2-6 in favor of the team. The game is over and you have all now you have earned 19,000 talents. Let me again name the team. DP coordinator and sciences teacher Mr. John Curtin. DP1 student Adele Finiken, the winning team. Area of Interaction Human Ingenuity leader and humanities teacher Mrs. Eleanor Curtin. Area of Interaction Community and Service leader Miss Gultana Nisipaeva. A young lady. TOK coordinator, humanities teacher Mr. Peter Ossel. And of course, the team captain, our brilliant Hunoli. The casino is now severely beaten, so we can't do anything about it. 6-2 in favor of the team. And what I announce that this game is over, and I would like to thank you so much for the wonderful game. Good news is bananas are with us now.
Thank you, Mr. Anatoly, for this wonderful game.
Уважаемые знатоки, в новом иллюстрированном энциклопедическом словаре можете пользоваться блокнотами, мы специально для этой цели раздали. Вопросов больше пока не будет, господин Ласов, спасибо за ваш ответ. В новом иллюстрированном энциклопедическом словаре есть некая таблица, в которой в строке напротив Конго написано слово «Заир». Выключите мобильный, пожалуйста. В другой строке, напротив слова «Бутан», государство такое, написано слово «Нгултрум». Нгултрум. 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 А еще в одной строке, напротив слова «Гана», написано слово «Седи». В черном ящике материальное воплощение слова, написанного в соответствующей строке этой таблицы, напротив слова «Латвия». Внимание, вопрос. Что в черном ящике? Минута. Покажите аудиторию, пожалуйста. Угу. Спасибо. Команду. Спасибо большое. Ответ знатоков. Прошу вас. Николай, кто отвечает? Что в черном ящике? То, что мы ассоциируем с государством, с независимостью государства. Ответ, прошу. Нет ответа, да?
Книга давай.
Книга, да? А как вы думаете, вот что такое нгултрум? А? Не знаете, да? Хорошо. Ваш ответ принят, а сейчас, внимание, правильный ответ. Открываем черный ящик. В черном ящике лат. Национальная валюта Латвии. Так она называется. Счет становится 1-0 в пользу интеллектуального казино. 3500 уходит доход казино. Раунд окончен. Благодарю вас. Итак, счет 1-0 в пользу интеллектуального казино. Пожалуйста, не расстраивайтесь. Следующий, второй раунд. Волчок. Да, фишка, пожалуйста. Есть у нас там золотая фишка? На какой сектор мы ставим? Не ставим, хорошо. Волчок, только осторожней, пожалуйста, а то деньги там все разлетятся. Не на что будет играть. Так, какой там у нас сектор? 7-й сектор, да? Сектор 7. Sector 7. The question is in English. Now, and let me ask the captain, Nikolai. Have you ever been to Oxford? Huh?
No.
Has any of the team members been in Oxford?
You mean university?
University?
Well, yes, I've been there.
Okay.
I was like a visitor.
Have you visited two-storied buildings, houses there?
No.
I think if you had, you could have noticed that there is a great mixture of old furniture and modern technologies. And when you walk around, or especially go upstairs in these two-storied buildings, you feel this touch of old days. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Franz Kafka wrote about it. If not trampled down, it must imagine itself a lonely, abandoned wooden stock. If not trampled down, it would imagine itself being a lonely, abandoned wooden stock. The question is, what did Franz Kafka write about? 1 minute. The Russian variant is on the screen. The question is very simple. Okay, we expect the answer from the team. Preferably in English, of course.
We think that it is stairs.
Sorry?
Stairs.
What do you mean?
Лестница, ступень.
Can you explain? Well, stairs, right? Why wooden?
Because it is old.
Okay. We have accepted the answer. Now the correct answer. The correct answer is that it's a step in stairs. The score is now 1-1. 1,000 is in the team's bank. The round is over. Thank you very much. 1-1. А у меня вопрос к господину капитану. Скажите, как вы готовились к игре, Николай? И вообще, рассчитываете выиграть сегодня? А то у нас очень хорошие вопросы, видите уже, наверное, да? Вы рассчитываете выиграть, да? Ну, мы постараемся вам не позволить этого сделать. Хотя посмотрим, конечно. Итак, счет 1-1. Следующий раунд. Хорошо. Фишку. Сектор? Сектор 5. Ну, наконец-то. Вошли в азарт, да? Сектор 5 мы принимаем. Волчок, прошу. Осторожненько так. Так, сектор 1. Первый сектор. Again, the question is in English. And again, I need my assistant's help. Because it's a black box, another black box. I have a question to Alexander Vikiense. Sasha, what are your associations with Japan? Huh?
Sushi.
What do you know about Japanese theater?
Nothing.
Okay. It's a pity because they use different objects there. Anyway, in year 988, Japanese monks presented the emperor of Chinese Northern Song dynasty an equivalent of what is now in the black box, in the shape of a bat. What is in the black box was in a bat, the shape of a bat. In Japan, these things were visiting cards of a warrior and an actor, a sumo wrestler and a geisha alike. This thing is believed to chase away evil spirits, to drive away sorrow, and to bring prosperity. The question is, what is there in the black box? And we have 1 minute.